Hello everybody, this is Custom Eccentrics 14, and this has literally been the fourth time I'm trying to shoot this video. Hopefully this will be my last because I'm getting kind of tired of this. Um, but yeah, this is kind of my first debut of being on YouTube, and I hope it goes well. I'll show you my first figure here. This guy is called Spawn. Hopefully you know that. He's Todd Mcfarlane's creation, mostly. Let me fix the chain a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Let me go over the rundown here. The torso was sculpted to have pecs and abs right here. You probably won't be able to see them all too much. And kind of this. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe not. Yeah, just kind of have this like shredded look. Let me put that back in focus. There we go. All right, and the shredded look is pretty much everywhere. If you can see on the left and right corners of the his torso, there are these little skulls here. That's kind of just where the cape would connect, and the belt buckle right here has a skull, and the chains were glued there. If you want to know where I got the chains from, they're from Michael's in the jewelry aisle. Yeah, this is actually a piece of jewelry, and it just wraps around the legs there. It doesn't glue into the back or anything. It just wraps on the legs because you're not going to be seeing the back of the figure, just the cape. And the legs were also sculpted. If you can see right around here, the boot right there, that was sculpted. And so now I'll show you the arms. The arms were all sculpted by me. The gauntlet was sculpted, and there's a little brace thing around his knuckles there, if I can show. There we go. Yeah, there's a little knuckle piece around his hand there, and then the same thing goes. There isn't a gauntlet onto the on this arm, but there is another brace. And there is something that wraps around his bicep on that arm, but I can't really show you that because I don't really want to move the cape, and it's kind of a pain. So, oh yeah, you can kind of see it right around there. It's around his bicep. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Let me focus that. No. There we go. All right. I'll go on to the cape before I go on to the head. The cape, top part here, if you know what Spawn looks like, you'll understand why I did this. But the top part of the cape was an actual just Lego cape, I think from a Batgirl, and I just kind of cut that up a little bit to make that shape, and of course it was inverted so that it goes over his head. But yeah. And the main cape was actually, it started out as a piece of paper, and it was cut so that it would go over the neck and such, and it would stay there pretty nicely. But then after that, it was sculpted upon to kind of create these little ripples right here, and the shoulder stuff right there. So yeah, and the whole thing, by the way, was, that's out of focus. There we go. Was then covered in Mod Podge so that it could stay, so that it wouldn't, just to seal it off basically, and then so that the paper wouldn't rip. Then I'll go on to the head. The head, here, I'll actually take off the head for you. Show you the head that way. Put that over there. And then I gotta focus this. There we go. So the head was, first off I had to cut off a stud on up top of the head, and then I sculpted over the head, over that part, and then sculpted these brows onto there, and then sculpting on his mouth. Nothing really important, but yeah. So let me put the head back on. Let me go over the paint job here. Put that back, and then put it back on focus. There we go. So, paint job was pretty simple. The cape was started out as a dark red, then was dry brushed with a light red. The white is just a regular gloss white. I believe the brand is Folk Art white from Michael's Folk Art. So if you're wondering where I get my white paint, that is what that is. And the red elements on his outfit is like a dark red with some black dry brushing, and then these kind of like skull buckles here, this is just a bronze paint, and that is just a silver then. And then the black is just gloss black with some matte black there. Actually, you know what? I could show you that a little better. Yeah, you should be able to see the matte black on there, just to kind of create some muscle definition. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and the eyes were like a lime green with some white dots in the middle. So yeah. So let me put that one away. And I got one more for you before this video is done. You're gonna see Spawn on my Instagram before the video goes up, but this one will not be on Instagram. I guess I will post him at some point, but I just want to show off these two for right now.
It's so quiet too.
Sorry for the noise in the background. There's some idiots outside. So this is my Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. As you can see, he has a very comic book look to him. Can I get that? I don't want too much light. I want too much light on him because he's very glossy, and he's gonna shine too much, and I won't be able to show you what it looks like. So pretty much what I did was I sculpted the chest to make kind of a pectoral area, and then the arms the shoulders were sculpted on to kind of broad them out a little bit. And what I did with the head was kind of the same procedure as Spawn. I cut off the stud. I never like it when there's a Spider-Man figure I see on Instagram and they keep the stud on. I don't know why they do that. I always like it this way. And then of course I sculpted the top of the head to smooth it out. And there's also sculpt at the where the front of his head is, or his face. Yeah, you should be able to see that then. The chin. There you go. Yeah. And then pretty much what it is, I painted the whole thing black, and then I painted the red elements, and then painted on the like black muscle, like where the black muscle lines are for Todd McFarlane Spider-Man onto the red, and then I painted up the spider on his chest, painted the webs in a dark red. I don't really paint webs in a black. I usually just do dark red, and then I just repainted the black muscle definition on the red, and the I'll show you the back here. The whole back splatter was painted by me, of course. And yeah, and then the blue lines where the muscle is was all painted by me, of course. And the face, first what I did was I painted up the eyes with the black, and then I covered it with a couple coats of Mod Podge just on the eyes so that they could be raised a little bit, and then I painted the white onto there, along with the webbing. And there is some black on there too. Put the light back. Yeah, if you could see that, that really shines there, and that doesn't look too good. Oh wait, I could do that. There you go. But yeah, that's pretty much it then. So these both were, of course, from Todd Mcfarlane, so that's why I kind of put them together in this video. I'll take the light off a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that's them both together. Hopefully you like this video. I very much appreciate you taking a look at it, if you did. But yeah, this is my first time, so hopefully this isn't too much of a disaster. It really wasn't, but still. The other video that I made before this was a Venom, was kind of an edit of my making of the Venom mask, which is not really Lego, but I just still wanted to show that off, of course. But yeah, Spawn will be, again, he'll be on my Instagram, CustomEccentrics14. But yeah, here, let me fix the chains on his. There you go. Alright. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a like down below. Subscribe, of course, if you like. And hit the bell. I don't exactly know how that helps, but if you'd like, go ahead and hit the bell. But yeah, this was literally my first time trying to record this video, so I'm happy that this worked out. And yeah, until next time, I don't know when I'll make another video, but this is my first one. And keep on creating.